50% of the power plant in the world using this technology, using this thermal. It can be this. We have to look widely in the power plant, and not only the power plant but also in the grid, and them as mentioned it, we have to look overally, not only in the generator but also in the power plant or in the whole system. We have to look excitation system. So this excitation system is the DC source, and the output of the generator, as we can see, is the three-phase balanced system. As we can see, the signal for the three-phase also is like this. The next block diagram, which we can add more points, is for control system. Yes, here we have will be high. The next one is the number of the turns, in each phase. So winding in the stator winding, if the voltage is same, but with angle we can control from where we are going to send the active power. Okay, voltage is fixed, but we need to change the angle between these two location. With this angle we can change in this condition, and I will explain about this, how we can detect, especially with this out of a step or power swing protection function in the generator protection relays. We can detect such this condition. Okay, let's go to the next fault is due to the loss of field failure in the connection, because the cost of the generator is very high and we don't want to damage the generator. If any earth fault happen in the stator, we need to detect it as soon as possible, and we need to isolate the generator as soon as possible. In that case, in the large generator there are different solutions. For instance, we can use the ref protection function 64 ref restricted earth fault, or the 100% stator earth fault protection function. This solution, as you can see, it is not economical if the generator is small, but it is recommended and we should use it in the large generators in the utility, for example. And the next solution is the directional. I wanted to explain and mention that from these schemes we can understand the protection function connected to the which CT or which PTs, and whether, for instance, this function requires voltage or current signals or both of them. And here we can see it requires voltage and current signals, all of these functions, the power, reverse power, negative sequence, and also negative sequence doesn't require voltage signal, only the reverse power. Phase C, we can use this switch to switch between phase A, phase B, and phase C, or off. And here we can see the digital power meter, rear side of the relay. Here we can see the power supply module, PSM, and there are 5 pins for the unit. As a unit, we should look at the template, and then after adding the template in the PCM600, all of this configuration available, the functions, settings, the binary input output configuration, LED configuration also is available in this template. It is the template with the 4 voltage, 8 in the protection system. It can be from Siemens or it can be from other manufacturers as well, but this rotor earth fault and stator earth fault generate voltage signal connected to a protection functions or ANSI codes available here, and name also mentioned here. And the orange color or red color here, it represents the function rotor earth fault unit, and it is using to detect the earth fault in the field or rotor. Okay, just here also I put this slide to understand the differences between different